pledge allegiance to the one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Madam Clerk.
Thank you. Board of Commissioners, public meeting Tuesday, August 3rd, 2021. The time is now 7:04. Pursuant to the requirements of the Open Public Meeting Act, Chapter 231, Public Law 1975, notice of this meeting was published in December 3rd, 2020 issues of the Nutley Sun, the Herald News, and the Star Ledger. A copy of this notice has been posted on the Nutley Town Hall Bulletin Board, and a copy is on file in the Municipal Clerk's office. Commissioner Kelly.
Present.
Deputy Mayor Evans.
Here.
Commissioner Petracco.
Here.
Commissioner Scarpelli.
Here.
And Mayor Tucci is absent, excused this evening.
Thank you. I see we don't have minutes this evening's correspondence.
Thank you. Mayor Tucci has submitted an event application for the township's concert and fireworks display to be held on Friday, September 17th, 2021, from 6:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. on Franklin Avenue between Chestnut Street and Church Street. We need a motion.
Move it. Second.
Commissioner Kelly.
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco.
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli.
Aye.
And that's it for communications.
Thank you. Reports. For the Code Enforcement Department, I have one for the second quarter of 2021. Bills, Madam Clerk.
Thank you. Bill list, August 3rd, 2021. Public Affairs, $82,517.28. Revenue and Finance, $7,966,025.89. Public Safety, $60,400.24. Public Works, $22,983.21. Parks and Public Property, $638,440.96. Water Utility, $50,177.00. Payroll as of July 9th, 2021, regular payroll total, $846,816.71. Overtime payroll total, $33,884.07. Total payroll for July 9th, $880,700.78. Payroll as of Friday, July 23rd, 2021, regular payroll total, $825,021.99. Overtime payroll total, $41,264.93. COVID-19 overtime payroll total, $3,758.45. Total payroll for July 23rd, $870,045.37, for a grand total of $10,571,290.73.
Move the bills.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly.
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco.
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli.
Aye.
And that's it for bills, Mayor.
Public comment and on agenda items only, Madam Clerk.
Thank you. All persons addressing the Board of Commissioners regarding community concerns should approach the microphone and provide their name and address for the record. Unless further time is granted by the board, each person shall limit their address to 3 minutes. All remarks to the board and its individual members must be addressed to the mayor. The mayor may defer citizen comments to the appropriate member of the board.
Seeing no one, we'll move on to Commissioner announcements. Commissioner Scarpelli.
I have nothing on the, to announce, Mayor.
Commissioner Kelly.
Thank you, Mayor. I have nothing as well. I hope everyone's having an enjoyable and safe and happy, healthy summer.
Commissioner Petracco.
Yes, Mayor, I just like to request a moment of silence. Today, we had some sad news. Our chief's dad, who served the Nutley Police Department for many years with dignity and honor, has passed away. Just want to send my condolences from our board. It was sudden, and it's really, really very sad. I do want to add that Mayor Tucci did call me this afternoon to send his condolences, being he wasn't going to be here. And if we can, I'd just like to have a moment of silence. Thank you.
Before we move into ordinances, tonight we were supposed to have a public hearing on the last budget amendment. We will need to table that until the next meeting, as we have a need to re-advertise the amendment. So it won't be covered tonight. And in doing the re-advertisement, I have to rescind the original amendment and we'll reintroduce it. And then on the next meeting in August, we'll have a public hearing on the amendment. And when that's finished, we'll have the adoption of the 2021 budget. So first, be resolved by the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley, County of Essex, State of New Jersey, that resolution number 173-21 adopted on July 20, entitled Resolution to Amend the Introduced Budget, is hereby rescinded. So move.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly,
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Evans,
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco,
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli.
Aye.
Second, I will introduce a resolution for the updated amended budget. The change in the amendment was to properly reflect the tax levy, which was overstated by $1 million. And so since that is a significant amount, it requires re-advertisement. So the previous resolution stands as it was. There's no other changes other than to correct the amount of money to be raised by taxpayers and reduce that amount by $1 million. So move. Second.
Commissioner Kelly,
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Evans,
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco,
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli.
Aye.
All right, Commissioner Kelly, you have an ordinance?
Yes, thank you, Mayor. If I can find it. Here it is. This is just ordinance on introduction to amend certain salaries, specifically the part-time nurse. We are decreasing the floor so that the minimum can be lower, and we're also increasing the ceiling so that there's a higher ceiling. This will allow us to be potentially more competitive and hopefully get some in the future some better prices for the town. The ordinance title is Ordinance 3476, an ordinance to amend salaries of certain officers of the employees of the Township of Nutley, County of Essex, State of New Jersey, effective March 15th, 2021. I move that this ordinance be passed to the second reading and advertised in the Nutley Sun, together with the notice required by law, and that further consideration of said ordinance for final passage by the Board of Commissioners to be held at its second reading on September 16th, September 7th, 2021. So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly,
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Evans,
Aye, on introduction. Just a comment, Alan. The ordinance, as I'm looking at it, says base salary minimum 20, base salary minimum 60. I assume that that's a typo. That could be corrected later. Thank you. Aye.
Commissioner Petracco,
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli.
Aye.
We don't have any public hearings tonight, resolutions. So Commissioner Kelly, resolutions, any?
No, thank you, Mayor.
Commissioner Petracco?
I do. Whereas the Township of Nutley has the need to acquire disaster recovery services as an unfair and non-open contract pursuant NJSA 1944 or 20.5 as appropriate. And whereas consultants will need to be retained to recover costs incurred by the disaster. And whereas the Township of Nutley may be entitled for reimbursement of funds from Disaster Recovery Administrative Services. And whereas the firm Millennium Strategies LLC, located at 60 Columbia Road, Building B, Suite 230, Morristown, New Jersey, has the necessary experience and expertise as to pursue these reimbursements through administrative professional services seeking disaster appropriations. And whereas the Township of Nutley seeks to enter into a contract with Millennium Strategies LLC to act as the consultant at a blended hourly rate of $180 per hour, not to exceed 20,000. And whereas the funds are available from account T-15-909-908 and have been certified by the chief financial officer, said certification being attached to this resolution. Now therefore be resolved by the Board of Commissioners Township of Nutley in the County of Essex, New Jersey, that an emergency is hereby declared to exist, which will not permit for the advertisement for public bids, subject to the verifications of funds by the Chief Financial Officer of the Township of Nutley, that the Township of Nutley hereby enters into a contract with Millennium Strategies at the hourly rate of $180. And the Commissioners is hereby authorized to execute a contract, the form which is attached here to. I move the resolution.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly.
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco.
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli.
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli, would you read yours as well as Mayor Tucci, please?
Yes, Mayor. Whereas bids for the 2021 Entwistle Avenue roadway improvement project were received and opened on Wednesday, July 7th, 2021. Whereas Sefeli and Son General Construction, 4 Capola Street, Nutley, New Jersey, was the lowest responsible bidder. Whereas the base bid for the 2021 Entwistle Avenue roadway improvement project is in the amount of $159,570 for the total bid price of $159,570. And whereas funds are available for Fund Ordinance T-19-909-901 from monies received via a grant from the Community Development Block Grant and have been certified by the Chief Financial Officer, said certification being attached to this resolution. Now therefore be resolved by the Board of Commissioners, Township of Nutley, County of Essex, State of New Jersey, that a contract be awarded to Sefeli and Son General Construction not to exceed $159,570, that the mayor and township clerk are hereby authorized to enter into and sign said contract for the Township of Nutley, and move the resolution.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly.
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco.
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli.
Aye. The next resolution is Mayor Tucci's. Whereas the New Jersey Department of Treasury Division of Taxation has provided a tax clearance certificate for the establishment listed below for this renewal period. And whereas the establishment has been inspected by the Board of Health, Fire Department, Code Enforcement Department, and the Police Department of the Township of Nutley is in satisfactory condition. Whereas the Director of Division of Alcoholic Beverage Controls reviewed the special ruling petition submitted by F&S Maintenance LLC and has considered all the facts and circumstances related to the inactive status of this license and has determined that the licensee has established good cause in accordance with the statutory requirements to warrant an application for renewal of license number 0716-33-017-010 for the 2021-2022 license term. Now therefore resolved by the Board of Commissioners, Township of Nutley, County of Essex, State of New Jersey, that the renewal of a plenary retail consumption license be granted to the following licensee effective July 1st, 2021 through June 30th, 2022. Be it further resolved that the municipal clerk be and she is hereby directed and authorized to issue said license for the licensing period of July 1st, 2021 through June 30th, 2022. I move the resolution.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly.
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco.
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli.
Aye. That's all I have, Deputy Mayor.
Thank you. I have 3 resolutions for this evening. The first one, 180-21, which is a change order for CME Associates. I'm going to table that for this evening and revisit it at our next meeting. Next resolution, be resolved by the Board of Commissioners of Township of Nutley, the County of Essex, State of New Jersey, that the treasurer be and she is hereby authorized to refund overpayments of tax charges in the amount of $996.10 for block 2900, lot 17. So move.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly.
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco.
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli.
Aye.
My last resolution actually relates to the audit for 2020 and the recommendations of our outside auditing firm, Nizavachi and Company. I want to point out that we only received 1 recommendation this year, and it is a minor recommendation. So, gentlemen, I just want to make you aware, team's doing a really good job, right, and staying on top of things. It's just a minor thing for the court, but nothing big in the letter. Whereas NJSA 2A:5-4 requires the governing body of every local unit to have made an annual audit of its books, accounts, and financial transactions. And whereas the annual audit of the report for the year 2020 has been filed by the registered municipal accountant with the municipal clerk pursuant to NJSA 48:5-6, and a copy has been received by each member of the governing body. Whereas RS 52:27BB34 authorizes the local finance board of the state of New Jersey to prescribe reports pertaining to local fiscal affairs. Whereas the local finance board has promulgated NJAC 5:30-6.5, a regulation requiring that the governing body of each municipality shall by resolution certify to the local finance board of the state of New Jersey that all members of the governing body have reviewed as a minimum the sections of the annual report entitled General Comments and Recommendations. Whereas the members of the governing body have personally reviewed as a minimum the annual report of the audit and specifically the section of the annual audit entitled General Comments and Recommendations as evidenced by the group affidavit form of the governing body attached thereto. Whereas such resolution of certification shall be adopted by the governing body no later than 45 days after the receipt of the annual audit pursuant to NJAC 5:30-6.5. And whereas all members of the governing body have received and have familiarized themselves with at least the minimum requirements of the local finance board of the state of New Jersey, as stated aforesaid, and have subscribed to the affidavit as provided by the local finance board. Whereas failure to comply with the promulgations of the local finance board of the state of New Jersey may subject the members of the local governing body to penalty provisions of RS 52:27BB 52. Now therefore be it resolved by the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley that we hereby state that it has complied with NJAC 5:30-6.5 and does submit a certified copy of this resolution and the required affidavit to said board to show evidence of said compliance. So move.
Commissioner Kelly.
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco.
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli.
Aye.
That concludes the formal portion of our meeting. Would anyone from the public like to speak? Madam Clerk?
All persons addressing the Board of Commissioners regarding community concerns should approach the microphone and provide their name and address for the record. Unless further time is granted by the board, each person should limit their address to 5 minutes. All remarks to the board and its individual members must be addressed to the mayor. The mayor may defer citizens' comments to the appropriate member of the board. I don't see anyone,
Seeing no one?
Mayor.
Move to adjourn.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly.
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco.
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli.
Aye.
Thank you.
The time is now 7:22.